Millions of Texans have already voted. It's November 4th, 2024, and these are your headlines. It's hard to believe. Election Day is tomorrow. So if you haven't voted early, Election Day is tomorrow. And with this pivotal election here, over 9 million Texans have already cast their votes, helping to shape the outcomes, not only of the presidential race, but also of the Senate seat, Ted Cruz calling all red, and state legislative seats down the ballot, as well as some local races, bonds, tax increases, etc. According to the Secretary of State's office, 9,034,866 Texans have voted early. Now, of that number, you have 8,600 casting ballots during the state's 2-week early in-person voting period, and about 350,000 mailing in their votes. Now, those are mail-in ballots that have been received. Some of them can still be processed over the weekend. These numbers are from Friday. Now, that brings early turnout to 48.5% of registered voters. This year's early turnout, while impressive, falls slightly below the 2020 early vote numbers when about 9.7 million Texans, or 57% of registered voters, voted before Election Day. And that drop's largely attributed to a decline in mail-in voting, which surged during COVID-19. Harris County, the state's largest by population, leads in total early votes, followed by Dallas, Tarrant, and Bexar counties. No surprise there. By percentage of registered voters, however, Comal, Rockwell, Kerr, and Parker County have taken the lead. Texas's top election officials telling the Biden-Harris administration that federal election monitors are not going to be welcome in the Lone Star State. Late last week, it was revealed that the Department of Justice planned to send election monitors to, quote, monitor compliance with federal voting rights laws into 27 states, including 8 counties here in Texas: Bexar, Dallas, Frio, Harris, Hayes, Palo Pinto, and Waller. Texas Secretary of State Jane Nelson made it clear that federal monitors won't be allowed inside polling places. In a letter to Jasmine Richardson of the DOJ Civil Rights Division, Secretary of State Jane Nelson emphasized that state law prohibits outside federal monitors from entering election sites. Governor Greg Abbott backed her up, saying federal monitors are not allowed to enter polling places in Texas. Texas isn't alone in pushing back. Election officials in Florida and Arkansas have also stated federal monitors are not allowed. As a reminder, in-person early voting ended Friday. Election Day is tomorrow, Tuesday, November 5th.
Hey folks, Chris Salcedo here. I've got something special for you, the Salcedo Storm podcast. As your friendly, liberty-loving Latino, I bring you a mix of engaging discussions to help us fight for our state and our conservative values. It's the perfect way to stay informed and engaged in what's happening around you. So, what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the storm of information and entertainment coming your way. The Salcedo Storm podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts.
And as we prepare to see the results of the elections tomorrow, Texas Department of Public Safety troopers are preparing for a possible surge of illegal aliens at the Texas-Mexico border. DPS spokesman Lieutenant Chris Olivares said the department is monitoring tens of thousands of would-be migrants now in anticipation of the election, though DPS is anticipating a surge of illegal aliens to flood across the border following the outcome of the election. Lieutenant Olivares said that Texas remains ready for it. He also posted on the social media platform X that state law enforcement will continue to hold the line at the southern border. For more of today's stories and our election coverage, check out TexasScorecard.com.